Hey everyone, welcome back to M&M PTE NAATI. This is Manmohit. So guys, in today's video, we are going to look at another fill in the blank reading plus writing question this time. First, I would want you to pause this video when I give you this question. Take your time, try to solve that question by yourself and see what are the correct answers, and try to solve it by yourself first of all, logically, and you can even put your answers in the comments down below as to what answers have you got, just so I can have a look. And then you can resume the video and I would be explaining you, not just giving you the answers, but giving you a bit of an explanation as to why am I picking the answers, using grammar rules, a bit of logic, collocations, vocabulary, all those other things we can go through, just so that you can understand as to why am I picking these answers and why not that answer. So it will help you to just increase your reading skills a bit, as in knowing few new things, maybe grammar rules and whatnot. Just before I proceed, if you need help and support with your PTE exam, whether it's PTE Academic or PTE Core, we do provide coaching for that, me and Mohit. You can message us on either Instagram or Facebook. Links are in the description, or simply search for M&M PTE NAATI. You will find us over there. Message us and we'll have a discussion with you as to how we can help you to clear these exams in the very first attempt. And same goes for NAATI exams, NAATI Hindi, Punjabi or Gujarati. Now, without any further ado, let's have a look at this one. So this is the question we are going to have a look at. So we have got 4 blanks in that. My very first thought process over here is, I can see there's a lot of text given to me, but I am simply going to start looking at the sentence which has got a blank in that. Remember, in the exam, we do not have a lot of time to figure every single thing out, read every single thing. So we'll try to just get to that sentence which has got a blank in that. So for me, the second sentence, it says, the king became suspicious. However, dash, the craftsman had not used all of the gold he had been given in the crown. So king became suspicious, dash the craftsman. Forget about the word however, because it's just adding a connector in between, but it's still one complete sentence. The king became suspicious, dash, the craftsman has not. So king became suspicious about this thing. The craftsman had not used all of the gold. So we are missing a linking word over here as to the king became suspicious about what? That has been given to us. So we are just missing a linking word in that. If you look at the options, we have got if, whether, thus, or that. If you say the king became suspicious if the craftsman had not used all of the gold, if means there should be 2 options. Has the craftsman used all of the gold or not? But they haven't said anything about yes or no. They only said about no. So if can't be the answer. Whether the craftsman had not used all of it could be the right answer. Became suspicious, thus, grammatically wrong. Became suspicious, that. That sounds more logical as compared to the word whether. King became suspicious whether the craftsman had not used all of the gold or yes. Again, whether and if are similar kind of linking words. We need something which is a surety. So we have to choose the word that sounds a bit more logical over here. Next, I'll skip over the sentences and we'll look at the blank number 2, which is Archimedes knew that gold and silver have different densities. So they said a statement. They knew that gold and silver have different densities. Dash, that a lump of gold will weigh about twice as much as a lump of silver the same size. So they have given us a fact and then they have explained that gold and silver have different densities. And obviously they have explained that means another linking word has to be there. So they have given us 4 options: meaning, meant, means, or to mean. All are same words, just different forms. So we just have to figure out on the basis of grammar which word sounds the best. Knew that gold and silver have different densities. Meaning that, yes, sounds good. Meant would be in the past, but if you look at the sentence, that's not talking anything in the past. So this can't be the answer. Different densities. Means, if I have to use the word means, I need to use which means for it to be grammatically correct. To mean can't stand alone, so I need a subject at the front. So to mean cannot stand alone. The only word that can fit in between my sentence is the word meaning. So if you read it out, Archimedes knew that gold and silver have different densities, meaning that a lump of gold will weigh about twice as much as a lump of silver the same size. Let's look at the next one. The dash water must have exactly the same volume as him. the dash water. So water is a noun over here, and we have got a blank before that. We're missing an adjective over here. And we have got the article the. The is a definite article. That means something would have been talked about that water already in the previous sentence. So if you look at here, I'll read another sentence prior to this. As he slipped into the water, he noticed some spilling over the edge. What spilling over the edge? Some water spilling over the edge. And he had a sudden flash of inspiration. So when this guy saw some water spilling over the edge, he got some ideas, he got some inspiration. The dash waters, we are talking about the same water which spilled over the edge. Spilled over the edge, so we need something similar to that for that water. Options I have is submerged water, doesn't make any sense. Submerged means the one which is under the water. Submerged water doesn't make any sense. Disposed water, disposed means the one which we threw away. But we did not throw away any water, the water slipped over the edge. Diagnosed water, diagnosed again doesn't sound right over here. Displaced water definitely sounds good. Displaced means the thing which is not at its original place. And when I said in the previous sentence that he noticed some spilling over the edge, yes, that absolutely makes sense. The displaced water. And the last one, again, I'll skip over all the content as in the sentences. Last sentence, the goldsmith soon dash and was dealt with by the king. So goldsmith, who they were talking about that, the king was suspicious about. Goldsmith soon dash. So he soon did something and then was dealt by the king. So that means king might have given him some punishment or some sort of judgment or something like this. So goldsmith soon dash. So if you look at here, it should be if the craftsman had deviously used some silver inside. That means that person was doing something dodgy. So obviously when that guy Archimedes found out about what dodgy was happening, goldsmith soon dash. Conjured, contradicted, confessed. Confessed means he gave the truth out. He told the truth. Condemned. Condemned means he was complaining, but he can't complain, right? If he was complaining, how would king deal with him? Like how would king give him punishment? So he would have confessed. He would have said and spit out the truth. And then after knowing the truth, king would have just given him the punishment. So confess sounds better over here. So these were my 4 answers. Now let's check our answers. But like I said, this is my thought process when I solve a question. So first let's have a look at the answers if I've got all right. Yes, so I've got all the 4 correct answers. And obviously this is what I would be doing in the exam as well. It's a lot of text, so I might not have enough time to go through all of it. But just for the interest of time, I would be simply going over the sentence which has got blank in them, starting to read that sentence to see if I can find the correct answer. And if I'm unable to find the right answer for that particular sentence, that is when I go back one sentence, read the previous sentence and the sentence after to understand what's going on, and then I would be able to find my right answer. So in most cases, you can just read the sentence and get your right answer. In some cases, you might have to read a couple sentences to figure it out. But let me know in the comments down below how many correct answers did you get out of 4. Even if you got 1, 2, 3 or 4, that's perfect. Just post down your answers, how many you got in the comments, and I'll have a look over there. And I would be making a lot more videos in the future as well about the same, taking a question, going over that, explaining to all of you as to what are the right answers and why are they the right answers. Guys, if you have any sort of questions, feel free to put it in the comments down below. If you need coaching from us, me and Mohit personally provide coaching for PTE Academic and PTE Core. And for NAATI, Hindi, Punjabi and Gujarati, feel free to message us on Instagram or Facebook and we'll have a discussion with you and we'll get these exams sorted out in the first attempt. Guys, stay safe wherever you are. All the best if you have got your exams coming soon. I wish you all the luck and I will see you all in the next video.